Hey guys, it's Vanda. So in this video I'll be playing Paleo quest. It's a series of 5 quests started from Portal Park. The portal is the first one to the right, and this one has a pretty generous reward of 100 lindens for completing all 5 quests. I should mention before I start that in order to be able to get the 100 lindens reward, you have to have used payment info on file. So if you are curious about whether it's worth getting payment info for that or not, my guess is probably not, but I'll leave the choice up to you. Anyway, if you have it, you can get a nice 100 lindens every week for finishing this series of quests. And if you don't have payment info, you can still play, and you can even collect blue and purple items and get small linden rewards for collecting those. And for collecting all quests, you can get an item as a reward, but you just can't get the 100 lindens each week unless you have used payment info. I just thought I'd quickly mention that. Now that that's out of the way, I'll start with the first quest. So the first quest is taking us to a pyramid, and what we have to do is collect a sarcophagus mask and bring it inside the pyramid to complete the whole sarcophagus. So I'm going up to the top of the hill first to get the map. While walking here, you can collect blue and purple eggs. Those are some of the items that you can exchange for lindens. Like I said, even if you don't have payment info on file, you need 20 blue items for 1 linden or 20 purple items for 2 lindens. I usually don't even bother with those because the reward for finishing all 5 quests is better, but again, that one is completely up to you. Okay, so now that I'm here, I kind of have to wait a while for the pterodactyl to move away from the nest, because if I start walking towards it while it's sitting there, it will attack me thinking I'm trying to steal its eggs, which is a bit odd because there are eggs literally everywhere around the sim except inside the nest, so I'm not even sure why the pterodactyl is sitting there. But details, right? So I have the mask, and now I need to take it inside the pyramid to fix the sarcophagus. There are plenty of things in the pyramid that can kill you. The darts are the most difficult to get away from. I pretty much just try to run as fast as I can and make my turns very quickly, so I don't give a chance, at least not a very big chance, to the darts for, firing off at me. Also, I need to avoid these blocks, but that's not too difficult. Just wait for them to fall down and then start running after they're back up. There are some more darts just here on the right. I'll just run past them. And now in this room, I have to avoid stepping on beetles. And I'm here fixing the sarcophagus, and it should teleport me back to the start of this quest, back to the door. Okay, looks like it won't automatically teleport me. This happens sometimes. There are glitches in this game. Okay, I guess I'll just try walking back, or even better, I'll try to get myself killed, because that will surely teleport me back to the portal. If you get killed, you lose all of the blue and purple items you collected, but again, I'm just playing this to finish the quest, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, the darts got me, so I'll be teleported back to the start, and from here I can move on to the second quest. I like jumping a lot because it kind of gets me moving a little bit faster. At least it feels like that. So I'm at the second quest now. The goal here is to collect a tooth, is it, from a dinosaur. So I'll have to do some jumping. When you're doing a lot of jumping, this is this one little trick that kind of helps me in your preferences. When you go to move and view, you can set the angle at which your avatar is displayed to something higher. So if you have a very high angle, then you have this kind of bird's eye view of your avatar from the top, and this can help make more precise jumps. So this is something that I do if I have trouble jumping on the right spot. I don't know if it'll work for you. So I'm just trying to avoid falling into the water and get to the other side of the lake. I'll choose the path to the right. No, I'll choose the path to the left, because on the right side there's a dinosaur that can sometimes randomly attack you. So the left path is a bit longer, but it's safe because there are no dinosaurs on this side. Oh, that was close. Okay, so just jumping around. Don't go to the right over this plank, because that stone is almost always slippery, and if you jump on it, you get killed. It's something really not obvious, but it happens. So I'm not really doing this as quickly as possible, but I just want to make sure that I don't have to repeat it. Okay, so I've reached the tooth. I just need to click it and hopefully it will teleport me back. Yeah, it did. Okay, and 2 down, 3 to go. This is actually pretty quick. Like, if you're not getting killed a lot, you can finish all quests in about 20 minutes. Technically, you can finish them faster, but I just count with 20 minutes for this quest when I'm doing it. For this series of quests. So the next one is a pirate's treasure. So first I need to get a key for the pirate's chest, and then I need to find and open the chest. The key can be either on these rocks, like they're just to my right. I'll zoom to the location. So this is one of the places where the key can be. And the other place is inside a cave, and those are the only two as far as I know. So if it's not, yeah, it's in the cave right now. So I'll just walk over there and collect the key. There will be some dinosaurs to avoid, and also there's this red flower, and inside it there's a splorch, I think, hiding. So don't walk too close to the dinosaurs, and don't walk too close to the red flower, which I just passed, and you'll be fine. Also, there's a splorch in this purple flower just ahead, so don't step on that either. And that's it, I've reached the key. I just need to click it, and now I can go to the ship and collect the treasure. If you happen to need to collect the treasure from the other location, just make sure that when you're crossing the bridge, you don't fall through it. We've had a bridge like that in the previous quest as well. So the first one with the sarcophagus, there was this bridge and it had a hole in it. You have to jump over it, otherwise the game will send you back to the starting point. It's like there are very few places in this game where you're not allowed to fall down. It's either a bridge that has this hole in it, or it's okay, also you're not allowed to get to touch any of these balls that are rolling toward you. And this is another place where you're not allowed to fall down. So you have to make sure although it's not a high distance, you have to make sure you don't fall down from these planks. Other than that, like if you're on the top of a mountain or something and fall down, you'll be fine. There's only a few places in this game where falling down will actually kill your character and you have to restart the quest. Okay, so from here I have to avoid the rats. And now I just have to climb over some more planks. If you fall down from these, nothing will happen. The quest doesn't reset. You will just have to make your way back up. So if I was to fall down here, I can just start walking back to the start point and climbing again. Falling from here doesn't reset the quest. I need to, oops, I just hit my avatar's head. Okay, so the treasure chest is in this room, and she's gonna get it first. Okay, the other player, click the chest first. Can we click at the same time? No. Okay, I'll just wait a few seconds for the chest to close again. So again, each of these quests is pretty quick. I'm expecting they'll all be done in under 20 minutes or so, unless I'm really unlucky and get killed a lot. Okay, so I click the chest and now I can transport back down. And that's it, third quest is complete, and the next one is about a crashed spaceship, so I need to find a solar panel and get it back to the spaceship that needs to get fixed. In this quest it's actually very easy to get killed because there will be stones falling at you like from everywhere. So I'll try to avoid them best I can. Right, so there isn't much to explain here. I'm just running towards the solar panel. Again, there's going to be this one bridge where I have to watch that I don't fall through the hole in it. Also, sometimes some of these trees can like fall down and fall on your avatar, but if you're walking this same path I am, you should be safe. I haven't exactly memorized the locations where a tree can fall on your head, but if you go this way, you'll avoid that. Okay, so the rocks started falling. I'll try to avoid them. Hopefully. Oh no, one of them got me. Okay. Looks like I'm not finishing this without getting killed. Okay, so I'll just rerun the same thing again and try to reach the solar panel. Okay, rocks again. Maybe I'll just stay and wait for a while. Wait for them to finish falling down. Okay, so I'm mostly in the clear now, although rocks can fall like even here, really anywhere. So I reached the solar panel and now I need to go back the same way, avoiding all the falling rocks again. And then I can fix the spaceship or whatever it is. I'm terrible at paying attention to the quest messages and text that I'm getting. Alright, looks like I've made it through. Now back across the bridge. And then back around this crashed spaceship here. And then just on the left there will be this tunnel where I need to go through. It's right here. And now at the end of it, this is actually kind of difficult to spot. There's like this thing with, see this thing? It looks just like a door, but it's very difficult to see. I'm not even sure if it shows on all graphics settings. Hopefully it does. So you need to pass through when it like opens a little bit. Okay, and that's about it. You don't need to do anything special to actually fix the solar panel. You just need to walk to this area and then the quest is complete. And again, it should, yeah, it teleported me right back. That's nice. So just one more quest and we're finished. It's out of space and oh man, I don't even want to comment on that one really. So you need to get samples and you need to bring them to this testing machine. That's basically the goal. You'll see very soon what it's actually about. This one is largely based on luck. I set my settings to midday just because it makes it easier for me to see what I'm doing, but by default it's night and things do look prettier when it's set to night, but I'm playing this to get it finished as quickly as possible, so I'm just making it easy for myself. Now there's a vortex here on the left side, so try to stick to the right side as much as possible. Okay, we're just passing it right now. It's kind of also difficult to spot. And there's another one, but this time it's on the right, so now you need to move slightly to the left. And when hopping out of the boat, so like when your boat, see when it touches this, it will automatically teleport you out. Kind of it will kick you out. So try to be as close as to land when you're hopping out of the boat, because if you're very far from the land and it needs to teleport you a far distance, sometimes it will think that you're using some kind of speed enhancement or something and you'll get teleported back to the start and have to do everything all over again. So when hopping out of the boat, try to make sure that you're as close to land as possible so you don't have to get teleported a far distance. So I've collected the first sample and I'll take this to the testing machine. It's possible that it's not a good sample, so this is completely random, and sometimes you'll get to finish the whole quest very quickly, like in just a minute. Sometimes it'll take longer. Really, it's just pure luck. Okay, so this sample is not great. By the way, I didn't have to stand there. I could have started running after the second sample as soon as I clicked the testing machine. So now I need to find another one. Nothing here. Okay, I'll just walk around until I find one again. Shouldn't take too long. These things respawn pretty quickly. It can be tough if there are a lot of players on the sim, because then they might not actually respawn quickly enough, but this is okay. Okay, this is good, so taking it back to the testing machine. Hopefully I don't have to do this a lot of times because it'll get boring to watch. Okay, oh, and you have to watch not to step into one of those white mushrooms, because that also gets your avatar killed and teleported back to the start. I'll just walk away right now, and just in case the sample is not... Oh, the sample is good. Wonderful. So I've completed all 5 quests now, and I'll teleport back to the starting point because the payout pads are there. I'm going to go to the payout pads for the Linden Dollars reward, but again, if you don't have payment info, you just need to go to the opposite room, and when you stand on one of those pads, it will get you some kind of random item as a reward. And again, if you have 20 of any of the collectible items, regardless of whether you have payment info, you can exchange them for lindens. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.